Hi, welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is steak and kidney puddings with garden peas. So the ingredients you need are 2 steak fillets, 4 pieces of kidneys, 1 onion, self-raising flour, suet, salt, ground black pepper and garden peas and gravy granules. So the first step to do, we're going to prep our steak. First step is to prep your steaks. You're going to open your packet of steaks. You should get 2 fillets. And you just want to chop it down the middle. Then you just want to finely dice them into little pieces. Use a nice sharp knife. Show you how I did that. So you just want to finely slice it. Not into big pieces, medium sized pieces. So they all cook at the same time. You're going to get a little mixing bowl and you're going to place it all in. Next step, you're going to prep your kidneys. You first want to slice them. Into 3. And you just want to dice them. Into little pieces like that. I'll show you again how I did that. So slice it 3 times, bring them all back together. And you just want to finely dice them. Just like that. And you're going to get your kidneys and you're going to place them with your steak and then you're going to fry them so they get some colour on them. Next step, we're going to prep the onion. You first chop off your ends. I like to flatten it so it's more easy to chop. Then you're going to chop your other ends off and peel 2 layers of the skin. So once you have peeled and chopped your ends off your onion, you first want to slice it, not all the way. Then you want to turn it around and you just want to finely dice it till you get nice little pieces. And you're going to get a little bowl and then you're going to place all your onion in. Next step, you're going to make your gravy. I have just boiled the kettle. I put some hot water in a measuring jug and now you want to add in 2 spoonfuls of gravy granules. And you want to give it a good stir so it all evaporates. This will be your sauce. Your gravy will be your sauce. What will go inside your like a pastry, what you'll make after when you have cooked your filling. So we're going to give this a little stir for a minute or two. Next step, we're going to switch on the hob, and you want to set it to high. You want to get the frying pan, a big pan, and place it on your ring. Let that just heat up for a minute or two, then you'll start browning your kidney and steak. Now you want to place your steak and kidneys in your pan. And you want to break them all up. And give them a good toss. Because they may all stuck together. So you just want to break them apart. And then cook these for a few minutes. So they go nice and brown. So you're just breaking them apart using your wooden spoon. Just keep moving them for a minute or two. So you break them all apart. Now you want to add in your onions. You want to get it all out. And you want to give it a bit of stir so they get flavour into your meat, your steak and kidneys. So you're just cooking this so you can smell the onions start to cook. You'll just let this thicken on a low simmer while you make your pastry. Now you want to pour in your gravy. Just give this a little bit of a stir first. Carefully, so it doesn't splash at you. And then you're going to get some salt and pepper and season it. And then you're going to give it another stir. Then you're going to put the lid on. And then put it on medium heat so it starts to thicken. Now you want to add in some ground black pepper. You want to give this a little bit of a stir. Now you're going to put your lid on and you're going to lower the heat to about medium to low, and you just want that to thicken for 10 to 12 minutes while you start making your pastry. So next step, you're going to make your suet pastry. I'm first going to weigh out 250 grams of soft raisin flour. I am using my talking scales.
It is 30 grams.
So you just keep adding till you get to 250.
It is 60 250 grams.
Spot on. Once you weighed out your flour, you're going to get a mixing bowl. You're going to place it all in. Give it a good tap. And you get it all out. Next step, you want to open your suet. You want to get a good handful and place it in with your flour. I've got about 20 grams of suet in my flour. Now I'm going to start rubbing it together using my fingertips. So you just break it down. Just rubbing it in. Then you add in some salt and then some water to bind it together. Now you want to add a pinch of salt, and you want to get a knife. If you want to stir it all in, do like a chop action. Give it a good stir in. Then we add in some water to start to bind it into a suet dough. For your steak and kidney puddings, you put a little top on them with your pastry, and then you're going to steam them for 50 minutes, and then you can serve with some peas. Now you want to slowly add in some water, and you want to give it a good bind in. So it all comes together. Now get your hand in. So what I've done is I've got all my pastry, suet pastry, and I've rolled it out really thin, and I've greased my little tubs. And what you're going to do is you're going to use a cutter, a medium sized cutter, and you're just going to cut it out. And then you're going to carefully place it in, and then you're just going to bring it up a little bit. But be careful not to break it. Just use the back of your thumb. Just like that. Then we put our filling inside, and then we'll make little lids when we roll all our pastry, suet pastry back together. So with your little tub and your suet pastry, you want to get some of your filling. Just put a little bit more in, like that. Then I already cut out 2. I have rolled the rest back to make the others. And what you're going to do, you're going to carefully place it on the top, and then you're just going to give it a little pat down. Like that. So what I've done, I've placed them in my steamer. You're going to put it on top, Now I'm going to press start. You want to steam these for 50 minutes. So I've left that steam, and now you're going to make your peas, and with the rest of the juices in your pan, you use that as a gravy. So what you do is you're going to get your peas, you're going to place them in a small pan. I have boiled some water in a kettle. You pour it in, and you're going to switch it on to medium. I'm going to let them just simmer for 10 minutes so they warm up and cook. And with our onions and leftover gravy, we're just going to switch that on to medium too. And then what we're going to do, when your steak and kidney puddings are done, you can pour some gravy and onions over the top. So once you have cooked your steak and kidney puddings, you first want to tip them up. Give them a little tap with a knife. The reason why we're doing that, in case they haven't broke. And you should have two nice steak and kidney puddings. Now you want to start pouring some peas on your plate. And now you want to get some of your gravy, your onions, and you just pour it over your puddings. Just like that. And then a little bit on the side. And I hope you like making these, my steak and kidney puddings with garden peas and onion gravy. Don't forget to hit that like button, share to all your friends, and hit that subscribe button where you can see all my latest recipes. And thank you. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming soon.